In the news now, a man is in the hospital after a wrong-way crash overnight, but after receiving treatment at the hospital, this guy is going to the Metro Jail. News Channel 5's Matthew Torres is at Vanderbilt Medical Center where he's being treated. And Matthew, police say this guy had been drinking.
That is right. That is what they found whenever they responded to the scene. Now, it's still under investigation, but again, he could very well be going to Metro Jail after being treated for serious injuries, minor injuries here at Vanderbilt Medical Center. Take a look at the video. This all happened after 2 o'clock this morning. Police say that the pickup driver was driving on the wrong side of Jefferson Street whenever he collided right into a cement truck. Just think about that. Pickup truck versus a cement truck. And you can see how bad that wreck was here in the video. They crashed right on the intersection of 7th Avenue and Jefferson Street. As far as the cement truck driver, he will be doing okay. He was not hurt in all of this. Now, just to keep in mind, this is the second wrong-way crash we're reporting. One yesterday involving a Brentwood police officer who had to use his car to stop the wrong-way driver on the interstate. Again, the pickup driver this morning could be going to jail after being released from the hospital. For now, we are reporting live from Vanderbilt Medical Center. I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5 HD.
Thank you, Matthew. And days after a wild shootout ended with an 11-year-old getting shot in the head, police say they now know who pulled the trigger. Cuthbert Langley's in the newsroom with more details on the suspect information just released last night. But first of all, Cuthbert, how's the little boy doing this morning?
Good morning, Amy. Unfortunately, the news is not good. Metro police say the 11-year-old is still in extremely critical condition this morning in the hospital. That's the same condition he's had since this awful shooting happened on Sunday. But a bit of good news. Police say they are close to catching the people responsible. Take a look at this man. This is 23-year-old Jamar Medeiros. Police say he is the one who pulled the trigger that hit that 11-year-old. And right now, a warrant is out for his arrest for attempted criminal homicide. Authorities say on Sunday, Medeiros started firing his gun indiscriminately around a neighborhood on Fern Avenue. It was his gun and the bullet from that weapon that hit and critically injured 11-year-old Keon Malone. Witnesses told police Medeiros came to a duplex in that East Nashville neighborhood, on Sunday after an argument broke out that was allegedly started by this woman, 35-year-old Alexandria Taliaferra. Police say she fired 2 shots into the ground that led to the dispute and led to Medeiros' involvement in that shooting. Police say that poor 11-year-old boy was simply trying to escape from that gunfire when he was hit in the head. Police say while it is good news they have an idea as to who these suspects are, they need your help to get them off the streets this morning. So if you know anything, where they could be hiding out or who they could be hiding out with, call Crime Stoppers. As always, that number is 74-CRIME. Guys?
Cuthbert, thank you.
A family of 8 is lucky to be alive after a fire destroyed their home overnight. Someone spotted flames at this home on Watauga Way around 1:30 this morning. 2 people were taken to the hospital, but they're expected to be okay. Unfortunately, though, their dog did not make it out of the fire. A heat lamp in a doghouse on the deck of the home could be to blame. One man is in the hospital this morning as this is a news story after being shot last night, and the person who pulled the trigger is still out there. Officers were called to the Billy Brooks trailer park on Martin Street around 8 o'clock. That's where they found the victim who'd been shot in the leg. He was taken to the hospital. A mother and father are behind bars accused of chaining up their children to their beds. Evelyn Stevens and Andrew Robertson are charged with child abuse. Lewisburg police say the couple shackled their 2 young boys to their beds. The kids are now in state custody.
Big news just into the newsroom right now from Rocky Top. CBS now is reporting that UT men's basketball coach Donnie Tyndall will not be coming back. In fact, they've tweeted out several sources now he has been fired as the men's basketball coach at University of Tennessee. The development related to the ongoing rules violations that Tyndall allegedly committed while he was coaching at Southern Miss before coming to Knoxville. Sources tell CBS Sports the punishment the NCAA is expected to assign Tyndall convinced UT Athletic Director Dave Hart that keeping his first-year coach was just impractical. Tyndall finished 16-16 in one season at UT. We'll, of course, have more on this throughout the day here on News Channel 5. This morning, we're hearing those 911 calls relating to police going a driver going the wrong way on I-65 yesterday, and police had to respond. It ended with a Brentwood police officer risking his own life and, of course, his patrol car trying to stop a very dangerous situation.
911, what is the address of your emergency? Well, I'm on Interstate 65 right in front of 100 Oaks Mall. There's a car going the wrong direction, going south on the northbound lanes of the interstate.
And it kept on going. Brentwood officers spotted the car on 65 all the way down at Concord Road. That's several miles south of the 100 Oaks Mall area where that 911 call came in from. Officer Cliff Thompson stopped the northbound traffic at Moore's Lane, then made the decision to ram the front end of the vehicle with his patrol car, which would then pin it against the center median. Officer Thompson and the driver of the car, Sandra Sharp, were both treated for injuries at Williamson Medical Center. Charges now are pending against Sharp. Well, more north in Clarksville now. A big mess to clean up on the roadways there after a dump truck tipped over. It happened at the intersection of Purple Heart Parkway and Evans Road. Now the truck, as you'll see right here, carrying a load of gravel when it tipped over, and the dump truck dumped all that gravel on the roadway. The driver of the car went to Skyline Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. No one else was hurt in that accident.
And a local car dealership owner has had enough, and now he's trying to do something to stop the vandalism at his store. Charlie King of King Automotive in Ashland City says someone has opened fire on his dealership twice within a year's time. He's now offering a cash reward for anyone with information that leads to an arrest. King promises he'll pay $10,000 cash for a good tip just so he can have peace of mind about his dealership.
I don't want it happening again for me or anyone else around here. This is a small town. I love this community, and I don't want it happening again.
Both of those shootings happened during the middle of the night, and no one was hurt either time.
Happening right now, the ongoing search for a missing motorcyclist. Larry Williams Sr., pictured right there, has been missing since Tuesday. He was last seen leaving his Madison home for a ride on his maroon and black Suzuki. If you've seen him or the bike, call 615-862-7803.
And he is supposed to uphold the law, but instead a police officer is off the job after getting in some legal trouble. Metro Police decommissioned Officer Chase Beck after he was arrested for DUI yesterday morning while off duty. Beck was pulled over after an officer saw him swerving and making an illegal U-turn. He is now charged with a DUI and refusing to take a breath alcohol test. Officials tell us Beck will be placed on administrative assignment until his trial takes place.
All right.